Welcome back to Beyond Bourbon. Today we have a video that I believe we're the first to do this, not just on bourbon, but on any kind of YouTube video. Honestly, I think I've never seen this at all.
No, me neither.
So
I can't wait for you guys to see this video.
Oh man,
if you're confused by the title, just bear with us. We're gonna go through it in a second.
It's gonna take some time, but I think it's gonna be like kind of like a 5-bottle list, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But our own little riff on it. But this is our draft video, bourbon draft, NBA draft, kind of the riff off the draft coming up in June. This is kind of riff off that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draft an NBA team. We're gonna do 5 position players.
Snake draft.
Yep, and then 6-man. So we'll have 6 bottles total, and we have a specific categories for each of those positions. So we'll go through those quickly before we go into the video. And we have a reason they're not just random categories. First one is a point guard. That one has to be a 10-plus-year-old whiskey. You have a veteran, you know?
Yes.
You want an experienced guard.
The most experienced player that you want to be on the team would be your point guard. He's in charge of everybody else. If they're inexperienced, it's gonna make the rest of the team inexperienced. You want your point guard to have a ton of experience. So
Correct.
10 plus years for a bourbon.
Yep.
What the category is.
Cannot wait to see what we come up with that. Next one is a shooting guard. It has to be over $100 bottle of whiskey.
Tends to be in the NBA where teams spend a lot of money. You want somebody who
They're a scorer. They're flashy.
Yeah, flashy, expensive, scorer, bucket getter.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
That's $100 whiskey if I've ever heard it right there. All those words fit.
Exactly.
Small forward, I thought was someone that kind of was a role player that was good at what they do, but does everything in a classic kind of way. A versatile
Classic player.
Yeah.
Play defense, get some steals, get some blocks.
So for that reason, we chose bottled and bond for this category.
Bottle and bond.
What's more classic?
Old Faithful,
Yeah.
reliable. Every distillery's got a bottle and bond option.
It's hard to beat it.
It's hard to beat a classic bottle and bond.
So power forward, we went with, this is something that is the best players of our generation. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, all these people are power forwards. They are insanely good at what they do. They're the difference maker. They're the playmaker.
They're a difference maker. They're a playmaker. They're not even human, so with them, it's not even a bourbon. So we're gonna any type of whiskey, anything else, it can be as flashy, as crazy big, or whatever as you want. We're also making a collection, so you want to make sure it rounds out your collection too.
Absolutely.
But
you're trying to put together a good team here.
yeah, so it has to fit the team, but it's going to be potentially the star of the team.
Yep.
And that glue guy, that gritty guy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what we come up with that either. Center, last position here is barrel proof.
Big old barrel boy.
Clearly, that was an easy one, right? It's big, it's bold,
Heavy proof, heavy hitting.
We don't have a specific proof point for this, but we're just calling anything that is barrel proof what this category will be.
Barrel proof, full proof, barrel strength, cast strength, whatever the term is.
6-man. So now we're running out of a little salary.
Your cap space is running low. You
out.
gotta pick someone from free agency.
Yeah. So we went with a budget bottle, so it has to be under $30. We do bottom shelf fingers, so we have some experience in that price range, to say the least.
Could be the difference maker.
Yeah, and they could. How often do we see a 6-man do insanely good in the NBA?
All the time.
So I think that could really stand up to what's going on here.
So I want you guys to give your list down below using this criteria. And
We'll put up the list on here so you can easily see
all the
what
criteria
categories
right
are.
there. But I want you guys to give us yours. I want to see everybody's list. This is I'm so excited to see what everybody comes up with. And then I want you to tell us who won between ours collection in terms of best basketball team and best bourbon. And you will play a series.
So we'll go ahead and get into it. We'll rock, paper, scissors, see who gets first. Best of one. Whoever wins goes. This is a wild card.
Okay, this is the NBA lottery.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, Jerry goes first.
First pick.
10 plus, or do we?
It can be any order.
Any order, okay, perfect.
Any order, and we're snake drafting. With the first pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon draft, I will select Thomas H. Handy, a power forward from Sazerac.
Oh, man.
So, for me, this guy is a star.
Oh.
Absolute star. It's a non-bourbon, but it can fit in with bourbons. It can fit in with rye people. It drinks. It's perfect proof. It's heavy hitting. I mean, this is the star of my team.
Yeah.
I'm building the rest of my team around Thomas H. Handy.
I don't blame you. It's a good one to go.
It's my favorite rye I ever had. My favorite BTAC, probably. I can't.
We talked about it. It's
For the value, it's better than WLW.
easily better than WLW for value.
Yeah.
Easily. Close, head to head. Way closer than it should be.
Yes.
Good bottle.
If you're on bottle ship too, it's tall, stretch 4. Yeah, and shoot the.
For the second pick of the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to go with a point guard, 10+ year old.
I know you're going with.
From Wild Turkey, Russell 13. Can you imagine a better point guard than Russell 13?
Yeah, Russell's a good guy.
Oh my. There's a great college career.
D'Angelo Russell.
Please, no. This is Bill Russell. Russell 13. Easy, great pick for a 10+ year old bourbon. This could have gone in like 5 different categories. Well, I guess really like 2, but 3 categories. 3 categories. I love this bottle. Jared loves this bottle. It's so hard to beat. The age comes through. The proof is perfect. Everything about this. I think an experienced person like this, 13-year-old, it's hard to beat. It leads the team, baby. I am so happy with my pick right here. Doesn't have to build the team around it, but it can fit in well with everything.
That's a great first pick. I thought about it too. It would have been my next pick. Might have been mine. You actually get the next pick.
For the third pick, 24 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to select a non-bourbon as my power forward, and I'm going to say Jack Daniels.
I knew it. I knew it was going with that one.
This is one of my favorite bottles of all time. As soon as I finish this bullet, I'm going to be drinking this. Every time I put this in the list, I always end up drinking it. I love pouring it like just random times. I love this bottle. This is what, I was a Jack fanboy before this bottle. I love the Distillery Series. Love Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Bourbon. One of the videos that actually, or one of the bottles that got us into like bourbon filming. This bottle steps it up to another level. So good, and perfect as that power forward. It can stand out, but it could also just fit in well. You know, it's a bourbon in a rye bottle. I always say
it really is.
It's really good.
Compares to this.
Yeah, it does.
On profile and stuff.
Jared's pick.
Oh man. Problem is, I don't want to go all the same distillery, but doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Hey, good team chemistry coming from the same college.
That's true.
They got this. You're the New York Knicks, so
Yeah, I'm the Knicks, baby. With the 4th pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I select
Oh my gosh.
Stag.
Nice.
Stag is my shooting guard.
Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. I was saying secondary pricing.
Yeah, he's gonna be my shooting guard.
We're saying secondary pricing for the bottles over $100. Disclaimer.
Shooting guard.
God,
This guy
such a good
over
bottle.
$100. Stag is one of my favorite products of all time. It beats this one head to head. So already, like, I know, as much as I love this one's better, and so already thinking about the matchup here. But
It's sad to say, but we did blind them all, and it was better.
just slightly,
It was slightly better, but
it stood out. First try and on second try.
we love the flavor profile of that bottle.
And I think this is going to be, it's a heavy hitter. It's going to be, shooting guard has to score a lot of points, carry a lot of weight. Like, it's just, it's expensive for a reason. It matches the value that it's worth. It's going
Absolutely.
to production on the court and in the bottle.
Couldn't agree more.
Such a weird.
Your pick.
With the 5th pick of the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I will select.
Oh my goodness, beyond the shelf is just lighting up.
Oh, this is my bottle and bond, my small forward. This is Colonel E.H. Taylor's Single Barrel Bottle and Bond, my favorite bottle and bond product of all time. One of my favorite Buffalo Trace products. I'm sorry that there's 3 of them here, but it's team chemistry.
It really is. I honestly think that's the perfect bottle to be in that position.
It's the best bottle and bond we have here.
It is.
And so I had to go ahead and lock that up.
How's it going? I wasn't even thinking that far.
Playing some.
God, that's such a good pick.
Yeah, I'm playing some, draft strategy. There's some game theory there.
For the sixth pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to select a center from Heaven Hill. I'm going to do Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Oh.
This is not just A124. This is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof in general.
In general, yes. Nope, for sure.
I was really down between a lot of different things here. Even between Larceny and this was difficult for me.
That was going to be
This
my
bottle always...
It's crazy that
it is.
There's a positionless NBA.
This bottle performs constantly.
Yeah.
This is a bottle that will get every rebound, that will box out every time, that will get some good blocks. This is probably the worst one they've ever released. Still a great pour. It's a great pour still.
Yes.
And some of them, C923 last year, blew my mind. Great for my salary cap as well. It's not a expensive bottle whatsoever, so I'm extremely happy with that.
If we did this again and we added like a monetary salary cap,
I would be out
of budget already. You would have plenty of that. You can pick up a big free agent.
Yeah. With the 7th pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to select a small forward from Brown Foreman.
Oh, Brown Foreman. Yeah, I was saying
Early times. So this is why I said Brown Foreman is this is the black cap. So there's a little more experience than the other one. This is another bottle that is really, really good. 100 proof. I love the blue cap. I love the black cap. I think this bottle edges it out. There's a sweetness there that I just love almost more than anything in the world. This bottle is a staple. This is the bottle. The blue cap or black cap is what we recommend to everyone for bottom shelf. There's that and Knob Creek 9. That's really the only two that change for bottom shelf recommendations. And I am extremely happy to have us on my roster.
That is fantastic. That could be your 6th man, which is crazy to think.
Yeah, it is true. And I thought about that, but I think it's good enough to be a starter. It really is.
It really is. And you took up a potential 6th man
That's
I
true.
could have got. With the 8th pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to select out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
No!
4 Roses.
No!
Single barrel strength to be my center.
That was on my draft board.
Barrel proof option. Not necessarily the flashiest person out there on the team, but man, is it a sneakiest player on the court.
Boo.
Sneakiest player in the draft.
Jesus Christ. That's such a good pick.
I love this product. I'm obsessed with it, actually. There's so much variance and variety.
I poured it yesterday.
It's the most reliable go-to product
It's so
ever.
good.
It could genuinely fit in most of these categories.
It really can, yeah.
It's positionless, truly positionless player in the basketball world as well. I think the team chemistry, there's a lot of star power on my team right now. I gotta let somebody, clean up the glass, play, more role. Yeah, not be a star. I can't, get a WLW or something right there because that's gonna clog up the paint.
Agree.
With Handy.
Good pick. Great pick.
And then,
I'm extremely jealous.
And then for the 9th pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I will select out of Bardstown, Kentucky, Evan Williams, 12.
So good.
So for me, 12 years is quite a bit of an experienced player. That's a veteran. That is a potential all-star. Again, not someone who's super flashy, 101 proof, not someone who's super, hot all the time, but man, is it unique. Unique, and I think the team chemistry aspect here, I do love this product a lot. It just looks great on the shelf. It's not amazing, it doesn't blow my socks off, but it is a really, really good product. 101 proof, it drinks like 120 in flavor.
Yeah, it's one of the most flavored proof things I've ever tasted.
Yes, it's
extremely good.
And anything Heaven Hill is just going to be pretty good in any basketball team.
Yeah, agreed. With the
10th
pick in the 2024 Beyond Bourbon Draft, I'm going to select a shooting guard barrel bourbon. So this is a single barrel from Justin's House Bourbon. This is a 9-year-old, 106.76 proof. This is a barrel proof bourbon, and that proof is so much flavor. We love lower proof, barrel proof stuff. That Roman Shell Rye is a great example. This is another one. So much flavor is just locked into this bottle. I think this is something that's not expected. I was just telling Jared when I was selecting it off video there. It's someone that's not ever going to be double teamed. It's someone that's going to be kind of surprising. I really compare it to like a SGA. This is a Shea kind of player because he's someone that you don't expect to be that good, and he comes and he's almost an MVP.
Yep.
And I love where this bottle is going.
It's a sleeper of the draft.
Yeah, it really is.
If we played this out 5 or 6 years down the road, some of these would age out.
Yeah.
That one's got longevity.
It's always there.
It's also got 9 years on it. 9 years of experience is a lot to bring to the table.
Sure.
The backcourt,
No, it's unbeatable.
It's crazy.
It's unbeatable, right? Like,
13 to 9 years, the experience is
I got an old team going on here. And just, honestly, old team going.
That's a crazy collection.
And my 6-man, my $30 under bottle, I'm going to select one of my favorite bottle shop bottles, Old Granddad 114. The proof is there. 114 proof on the bench.
That's great.
Oh, come on now. With this salary cap to get a bottle that's good, come on now. This is one of my favorite, really, bottle shop bottles of all time.
Absolutely.
It's not something I recommend to everyone because it's got to be able to higher proof, kind of
it has a very distinct palate.
Yeah, it does. And it's not for everyone. However, it fits well with this team. I can honestly put this in almost any position here, and it's going to play extremely well for whoever it goes in to replace.
Yes.
Jared with the last pick.
That's crazy. That was such a good pick. That would have been mine. With the 12th pick in the 2024, the final pick of the draft, I'm going to select
I knew it was going.
Knob Creek 9 as my sixth man.
Just to keep it from you.
9 years experience off the bench. Some player. He's phasing out. He's got a couple of years of experience. He's used to be a starter. Now he's a bench player. But you know what? He comes out there.
Chris Paul.
He's literally this is Chris Paul. I just need it to be 29 years old. Because that man is old. But I mean, he gives it his all every time. I love this product. To me, it's on par with this one, not better. I think there should be $50. It's so good. That's just me, having personal preference.
Yeah.
You guys might not pick this one. I could have went a lot of different ways. In terms of whiskey lists, it's just interesting because a lot of mine are very similar. Like these similar. This one's okay. This one's good. This one's good. This one's really good. I mean, this is a classic.
We could have two more different lists. I don't have any of the distilleries that you have, and you know what I mean? Like, we don't have any distillery the same.
Except for this, so there's 6.
Except for 6-man, yeah.
You have all different distilleries, so you're like really fleshing a team out that could really come together and gel.
I would call this like a 2013 Miami Heat. I'm bringing in Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh. We're a super team over here.
You're a super team. You have different areas that you're specialized in. Very well-rounded team, and no like superstars other than maybe your point guard. So you're not gonna have a lot of locker room drama.
That's correct.
I'm gonna have some drama.
There's a lot.
Stag and Handy and Taylor
versus your other 3 players is gonna be a lot.
These guys are gonna garner the whole light. These guys are gonna get mad.
Extremely egotistic group right going on right now.
This is like the Brooklyn Nets of a couple of years ago. This is James Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant. And Ben Simmons.
Oh god.
This is Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
That's Ben Simmons.
Oh, anyways.
But they would have some issues.
And they would.
This is a 1 or 2 year team. They're going to want higher contracts. I can only win a championship in 1 year with this team. After that, they're out the door.
I think would be a great series. A series, like a 5-game, 7-game series.
You get the sneaky players. Like,
it would be a close series.
It would be very close. Well, we match them up. Let's go. Point guard.
Easy win.
You point guard. You win the point guard battle.
Shooting guard, you win easy.
I win the shooting guard.
This one's tough.
It's closer than people would think.
Like you win that for sure.
It's close though.
But do you win it game after game?
Exactly.
I think it's the same thing here too. Yes, like in one game, if all 3 of these are playing well together, then
it's not gonna happen.
There's no. I can't beat that. You playing your best, I can't beat. There's gonna be issues though. That I'm just gonna sneak in, get you a little. It's not gonna be a 4-game series. It's gonna go.
This guy's gonna get a freaking double every game.
Yes.
Like that's gonna be. It's gonna wear out. Game 7, this guy's not gonna pull it his weight. Taylor's old anyway. It's close.
It's you get the win though, easy.
I get the win there, and you get the win there, and you get the win in
six
man.
So
you win 3, I win 3 if you go by that. It's a good series. Let us know down below, first of all, if you would do a draft, what bottles you would draft, maybe use some of ours, some of your own.
Criteria on the list right here, right now.
Use your criteria, share this with your friends. I want to see everybody. I want to see this going viral. Honestly, I want to see this on Instagram and Twitter, on YouTube. I want to see everybody making their list because this is such a fun idea. We want to share. Everybody has permission to make a video of it and do whatever they want with it.
Tag us, because we want to watch it. Not that we want credit. We just want to see it.
And then also, which list you think is better in terms of basketball and in terms of bourbon? So like if this was a collection, you had 5 products, which collections you really have, and then like in terms of if they matched up 1v1 in a basketball game, who would win that?
Collection straight up.
Like if I was gonna buy, if someone said you can get these 6 bottles or these 6 bottles.
I only have 6 bottles.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with mine because of the variety. Yeah. If I'm adding 6 bottles to a collection, I'm adding yours.
Yeah.
Like because all of those are so good.
Value, like this is more expensive. Mine's probably twice as expensive as your collection.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're competing, like
these are the same price.
You're the underdogs. You're like you're the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Like you're like.
It's very true. Yeah.
No one expected that team to be good.
No.
This is like the most like overrated team of all time potentially. But this is like,
and this is when this is the Warriors and
the Warriors. This is the Warriors.
2016 Warriors.
Kevin Durant, Clay, Steph is a point guard. That wouldn't make sense, but
Steph, Clay. Who else was on that team?
Kevin, Draymond
Green, yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Draymond Green is off the board because you guys. But no, seriously, thank you guys for watching. We were like, as we were coming up with this idea, we're just getting more and more excited.
This is the type of content we want to.
Yes, this is fun stuff, dude. Like,
I don't care if you guys don't watch it or do watch it because in the day it's what we want to make.
Yes.
And I do hope you watch it.
This is this combines a lot of our interests. We are huge sports fanatics, basketball, football, whatever it is. And I'm super excited. We have to do a football draft.
We should do a football one, yeah.
I don't know what kind of be that difference, but thank you guys for watching. Let us know, again, list down below, and whose list you think won. Thank you guys. Cheers. We'll see you next week.